Hi guys, welcome to my Kudos Kitchen. I'm Renee, and today I'm going to show you how I dry my homegrown herbs in the house. It really only takes about 4 weeks time and a little bit of effort and hardly any materials at all, and you'll be amazed at how much better homegrown dried herbs taste over the store-bought. This is basil. We'll take the snip test. Holy cow, gosh, that smells good. Love it. So let's begin. So what you're going to need, no matter what herbs you're drying, because it's all basically the same, you're going to need your fresh herbs, scissors, which I use to, of course, snip the herbs outside, and I will use it for kitchen twine, and kind of some small rubber bands. That's really it. I also have some paper towel here to dry the herbs a little bit before I go ahead and wrap them, but that's it. So easy. So first what I do is I take the bottom leaves off the stems. Don't really have to do this, but I do it just to make sure that the rubber band doesn't get in the way too much. So take all the nice bottom leaves off. That one's fine. I'm going to leave that as is. And then the reason I use the rubber bands is because as the herbs dry, of course they will shrink in size, as will the stems, and this way the rubber band will constrict and still hold the stems tight. So, I don't know, I'll go around 4 times with this particular bunch. Great, how easy was that, really? Okay, how pretty, too. It's like a bouquet, a basil bouquet. And then what I do is I'll take the twine, cut a little piece off, not very long. I don't have excessive room in my kitchen for hanging these, but I do have a little room, and I'll just tie a quick knot below the rubber band. So as they dry, I will have to tighten this slip knot as the herbs dry a little bit, but not a big deal. And then I'll use this part of the rope, and then I use this part of the string to tie it onto either a nail, or believe it or not, I just use some thumbtacks in my kitchen on the side of the wall, and hang them up like this. And then every day or so is I'll go through and check on my herbs, and I'll spread them apart a little bit and actually blow on them, because just to make sure the air is circulating well in the middle of the herb bouquet, and just so every bit dries. And that was it. And then maybe in 4 weeks time, once they're nice and dry and even more fragrant than they are now, I'll crunch them up and add them to little herb jars. It really couldn't be any easier, you guys. I'm going to follow suit with a few other herbs that I picked this morning, and I'll show you what they look like when they're all done. I must say, when these leaves dry, they'll, like, these 2 bundles will fill up 2 good-sized jars of herbs. They don't dry down as much as some of the other herbs do. And I have 2 parsley. Oh, they smell so good. And I have 2 thyme and 2 oregano. So good. And then I did have 3 bunches of basil, which this one is pretty huge. So these might take a little bit longer to dry just because these bunches are really, I packed them full. So here's the 3rd one. But after they do dry and you crunch them down and put them in a jar, you'd be surprised, unfortunately, at the lesser amount of dried herbs you have compared to fresh. But the intensity and flavor is there because as you dry herbs, and I've heard people say before, dry them in a low oven or a dehydrator or something like that. Maybe even just, just in the low oven or a dehydrator. And I have tried that before, but I found my herbs didn't have any flavor. So what I'm going to say to you is good things come to those who wait. Hanging them will intensify the flavor because all that good herby oil will go down into the leaves, which is what you want, and it's not going to go out into the oven or dehydrator, and you're going to get tons of flavor if you hang them to dry. So that's my plan, and I'm sticking to it, and I'm really excited to have done this because it worked great. So here's one of the thyme bundles I did today, and just to show you an example, here's one I did like 4 or 5 weeks ago. So considerably different, not so much in size, but definitely in color and crunchability. So I'm going to fill this, and I'm going to crunch these and put them in a jar. These would also make a great holiday gift for somebody, which I may or may not do this year. I'm not quite sure. I don't want to give away any secrets. So, how nice. And here's how easy it is to take the dried thyme leaves and jar them up. It's as easy as scrunching them between your fingers. Which, by the way, when you're cooking is a great way to get more flavor out of your dried herbs, is to crunch them in your fingers before you add them to whatever you're cooking. It releases the oils in the dried herbs. And the reason I like to do this over parchment paper or any herbs I'm drying is because I'll show you how easy it is to get it into the cute little jars afterwards. So satisfying. Listen to that lovely crunch and the fragrance. Oh my goodness, guys. Yeah, dry them hanging upside down. You will be so pleased with the results. They do go flying, so smells so good. For now, and I'll just go through with my fingers, maybe take out some of the stems that wound up in here, little bits. Penny's playing with their toy. Life is good. Oh, just lovely. Actually, there's a lot of thyme leaves that came off these 2 little bundles. So that's good, more than I was anticipating. What a great way to get summertime herbs all throughout the year and not to waste it. I'm not going to use the amount of herbs I had fresh during the summer. summer it just isn't possible, but this way you can use them all year round. So I go ahead and I take it, fold it up, and funnel them right into the jar. How easy is that? Seriously. And look at how cute. Time, fresh time. So you guys, it is now time to dry your own herbs, now that you know how. I really hope you enjoyed my method for drying homemade herbs and will try it for yourself sometime soon. So please join me again here in my Kudos Kitchen. KudosKitchenByRenee.com is my website. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Maybe consider subscribing and hit the notification bell so you don't miss a single video. Hope you guys have a great day. Bye.